Yeah.
1 minute ago, Yu Long finally admitted his feelings to Yang Mei Mei on live. Finally happened, after months of swirling rumors, teasing glances, and silent moments that left fans wondering. Yu Long has finally confessed his feelings to Yang Mei Mei. And not in a private text or behind-the-scenes whisper, but live in front of millions of stunned viewers who couldn't believe what they were witnessing. What began as an ordinary promotional live stream for their upcoming drama quickly turned into one of the most emotional, heart-pounding moments in K-drama history. The moment when fiction blurred into reality, and two of Asia's most beloved stars crossed the line from acting to something much deeper. Let's dive into the full story of how Yu Long finally admitted his feelings to Yang Mei Mei, the signs that led up to it, the emotional confession itself, and the explosive reaction that has since taken over the internet. The calm before the storm. For weeks, fans noticed something unusual between Yu Long and Yang Mei Mei during interviews and media appearances. Their chemistry had always been undeniable, that slow-burning connection that went beyond scripted lines and on-screen romance. But recently, the air between them seemed charged with a different kind of tension. Every smile lingered a little too long. Every accidental touch felt intentional. Every shared laugh seemed to hide something more. When the pair announced they'd be doing a joint live stream to promote their new drama, Hearts That Remember, fans were already prepared for fireworks. What they didn't know was that the biggest moment wouldn't come from the show, but from Yu Long himself. A live stream that no one expected. The live stream began like any other. Bright studio lights, fans flooding the chat with emojis, and both actors seated side by side. Yang Mei Mei, radiant as ever, wore a simple white blouse and soft curls framing her face. Yu Long, calm but clearly nervous, looked unusually tense. The moderator asked casual questions about filming, behind-the-scenes memories, and funny bloopers. Everything seemed normal, until the topic shifted to love scenes. Yang Mei Mei, smiling playfully, teased. Yu Long always acts shy when it comes to romantic scenes, even though he's the one who looks more confident on screen. The audience laughed, and Yu Long chuckled nervously, but then something in his expression changed. His eyes softened, his tone grew quieter, and suddenly it wasn't just another joke. There's something I need to say. Yu Long placed the microphone closer to his lips. The crowd noise faded as he glanced briefly at Yang Mei Mei. She seemed confused at first, then curious. He began slowly, voice trembling slightly. For a long time I thought I was just doing my job, acting, pretending to be in love. But somewhere along the line, it stopped feeling like acting. The room went silent. Yang Mei Mei blinked, unsure if it was part of a skit. The fans watching live froze, typing frantically into the chat. Wait, what's happening? Is this scripted? Someone tell me this is real. Yu Long continued, his gaze locked on her. Every time I looked at you during filming, I didn't see my co-star. I saw someone who made my heart race, someone I couldn't stop thinking about. And I've been hiding that for too long. The moderator, clearly caught off guard, tried to intervene, but Yu Long wasn't done. Yang Mei Mei, I know this might not be the right place or the right time, but I don't want to keep pretending anymore. Like you. Not as my drama partner, but as you. The audience gasped. The chat exploded. And Yang Mei Mei, speechless, hands covering her mouth, began to tear up. Yang Mei Mei's reaction left everyone breathless. For a few seconds, time seemed to stand still. You could see every emotion flicker across Yang Mei Mei's face. Surprise, disbelief, and finally, a smile. She took a deep breath, visibly trying to compose herself, before whispering into her mic. Yu Long, I didn't expect you to say this here. He smiled nervously, his voice cracking. I couldn't keep it in anymore. Yang Mei Mei looked down for a moment, then met his gaze with teary eyes. You always surprise me, she said softly. But, I guess I've been waiting for you to say that. The audience screamed. Staff members tried to maintain order, but the entire set erupted in emotion. Fans watching live burst into tears, tweeting and posting clips within seconds. Social media went into meltdown. Within minutes, the confession clip had gone viral across every major platform in Asia. Hashtags like hashtag Yu Long confession, hashtag Yang Mei Mei reaction, and hashtag it was never acting dominated trending charts in China, Korea, and beyond. On Weibo alone, the clip hit over 150 million views within 2 hours. Fans flooded the comments section with emotional messages. We witnessed history. This isn't just a drama anymore. This is real love. He confessed live. My heart can't take this. Even major entertainment outlets began replaying the footage, analyzing every gesture and word. Some reporters claimed they had noticed Yu Long's growing affection for months, pointing out how his body language around Yang Mei Mei had always been protective, tender, and subtly possessive. Others brought up old interview clips where he dodged questions about his ideal type, often glancing toward Mei Mei before changing the subject. It seemed the signs were there all along, and fans had finally witnessed the truth come out. The backstory, how it all began. To understand the depth of this moment, we need to rewind to the beginning, back to when Yu Long and Yang Mei Mei first met. Their first project together, a small romantic drama titled Falling Petals, barely made headlines when it was released. But their on-screen chemistry became the talk of the town. Directors praised their natural connection. Fans started shipping them instantly. Behind the scenes, the two were known for their playful friendship. Yu Long, often quiet and serious, opened up around Mei Mei in ways few had seen before. She, in turn, often described him as her safe place during stressful filming days. Over time, their friendship deepened. They were seen dining together after long shoots, attending award shows side by side, and even spending holidays with overlapping friend groups. Still, both stars denied any romantic involvement, insisting they were just close colleagues. Till now. Industry reactions. Colleagues speak out. After the live stream confession, several industry insiders came forward with their own takes. One producer who had worked with the pair said, "Everyone on set could see the way Yu Long looked at her. It wasn't acting, it was real affection. We just never thought he'd admit it publicly." A stylist who has worked with Yang Mei Mei for years revealed. She used to blush whenever his name was mentioned. She tried to hide it, but it was obvious she had feelings too. Even their drama's director posted a cryptic comment on social media. "Sometimes the best love stories aren't written by us, they write themselves." Fans are divided but hopeful. While the majority of fans celebrated the confession, some expressed concern about how it might affect their careers. Entertainment reporters speculated that management agencies might try to control the narrative or even deny the confession to protect both stars' public image. Still, neither Yu Long nor Yang Mei Mei have issued an official statement since the livestream, leaving fans in suspense. But perhaps the silence says more than words ever could. Behind the scenes, what happened after the cameras stopped rolling? According to eyewitness accounts from staff members, Yu Long and Yang Mei Mei shared a private conversation after the livestream ended. They were seen talking quietly, hands occasionally brushing, before leaving the set together in the same car. No paparazzi photos have surfaced yet, but fans are already dubbing this moment the beginning. Sources close to both stars claim that they've been growing closer over the past few months, and that this confession might be Yu Long's way of finally going public, despite the risks. Why the timing matters. This isn't just a random confession. Many fans believe the timing is significant. Both stars recently wrapped up filming their most emotional project to date, a romantic drama where their characters struggle between love and duty. The parallels between the story and their real lives are uncanny. In a past interview, Yu Long admitted, "Sometimes when you play a role for too long, it changes you. It makes you confront your own heart." Now those words make perfect sense. Yang Mei Mei's quiet response the next morning. The day after the live stream, Yang Mei Mei posted a single photo on her social media. A sunrise over the ocean with the caption, "Some truths come when the heart is ready." Fans immediately connected it to Yu Long's confession. The post has since received over 2 million likes, with comments flooding in. "We know what this means. She's saying yes without saying it. My heart can finally rest." Yu Long on his part liked the post within minutes, and that simple click sent the internet into meltdown once again. Media coverage and public support. Major entertainment networks began replaying the confession footage non-stop. Morning talk shows, fan pages, and K-drama podcasts dissected every facial expression, every pause, and every unspoken emotion. Even fellow actors joined the conversation. One famous actress commented, "It takes courage to confess like that, especially in this industry. I respect Yu Long for being honest." Fans worldwide launched the hashtag support Yu Mei, combining both their names, and within hours, it became the top trend globally. What this means for their future. The confession may have changed everything, both personally and professionally. For Yu Long, it marked a rare moment of vulnerability in an industry known for tightly controlled public images. For Yang Mei Mei, it may signal the beginning of a new chapter, one where she no longer has to hide behind denials. Many fans now speculate that the two might go public officially soon, perhaps after their agency consultations. Some even believe they've been together for a while, and this was Yu Long's way of soft-launching their relationship. Either way, this marks a turning point in both their lives, and in the hearts of millions who followed their journey. A love that transcends the screen. What makes this moment so unforgettable isn't just the confession itself, it's what it represents. In a world where most celebrity relationships are hidden or denied, Yu Long chose honesty. He chose to speak his heart when he could have easily stayed silent. And Yang Mei Mei, in her graceful emotional way, received that confession not as an actress in a scene, but as a woman hearing the truth she'd been waiting for. That's why fans are calling this not just a confession, but a real-life drama, one that no script could ever write better. The moment that will be remembered forever. Clips of Yu Long's trembling voice and Mei Mei's tearful smile are now being replayed endlessly. The confession has already been dubbed the most romantic live moment in K-drama history. Even months from now, fans will remember exactly where they were when they saw it happen. The moment when Yu Long, usually composed and reserved, bared his heart for the world to see. Because sometimes, love stories don't wait for the cameras to stop rolling. Sometimes the most powerful moments happen live. Raw, unscripted, and real. Final thoughts. Whether you're a fan of Yang Mei Mei, or just someone who believes in love that conquers fear, this moment is one for the ages. It's proof that even in the glittering, guarded world of celebrity, emotions can break through. And when they do, it's beautiful. Fans are now waiting eagerly for what comes next. Perhaps an official statement, a photo together, or maybe just another glance that says everything words can't. But one thing's certain. The world watched love unfold in real time, and no one will ever forget it. Because in that single minute, that one spontaneous, heartfelt confession, Yang turned an ordinary live stream into the most unforgettable love story of the year.